Bakhit Musa and his family just arrived in Gadaref. He says he left his home and his land for a life of dependency in a displacement camp. But he had no choice.
We started to farm as we're used to doing during the rainy season, but the rapid support forces attacked the area and looted everything.
Most of the people who arrive here fleeing the fighting in Sennar are farmers. Normally, at this time of year, they should be in the fields. But they say there is no way they can go there due to insecurity. With more than 80 million hectares of Arab land, Sudan is often described as the breadbasket of the Arab world. Some of the most fertile fields are in the states of Jazeera, Sennar, and Gadaref, areas where the conflict has been spreading quickly in the past few months.
Jazeera state supplies all of Sudan with food. When the season starts in June, we plant sorghum, onions, wheat, and many other crops, but there will be no farming this year. The villages are empty. The RSF has forced everyone to leave.
Since the beginning of the violence in April last year, Gadaref has received more than 1 million people displaced from conflict zones across the country. Many of them are farmers.
Gadaref is an agricultural state where 4 million hectares of land are planted with various crops, including wheat, maize, sesame, beans and sunflowers. It has the largest silos in the Arab world. This year, the planted area began to shrink, especially near the border with Sennar, because of the fighting there. The other factor is the soaring cost of fuel, pesticides and fertilizers.
Wealthier farmers say they're afraid to use expensive machinery, such as tractors, for fear of looting if the fighting spills over in Gadaref. Sorghum is a staple food in Sudan, and the state used to export millions of tons to other regions, including Khartoum and Darfur. Now, with smaller harvests expected, the government will need to find alternative sources to avoid a famine. Mohamed Vall, Al Jazeera, Gadaref, Sudan.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.